Afternoon, Governor.
Well, I'm glad you didn't say good afternoon, Bert. Listen to this. When Governor Murphy instructed his friend Bert Mossman to organize the Arizona Rangers, it was understood that their top objective was to apprehend and bring to justice one Augustine Chacon, a brutal killer who for years has terrorized this territory. It has been 4 years now since Chacon escaped his own hanging at Solomonville.
I read it.
You know about the switch in Washington? They're putting a stranglehold on me, Bert. They're after your blood, too.
I know.
You're a young man. What about that lovely girl in Kansas who'd like very much to see you again?
You asking me to resign, Governor?
Bert, you know the kind of a job you've done for me and the people of this territory. Why don't you tell some of these poison pens that if they feel brave enough, why don't they bring in Chacon?
Chacon's mine.
Everything's against you. There's no sense fighting it.
Well, if I let them force me out of office now, everything that the Rangers have accomplished will be forgotten. The only thing they'll remember is that we didn't get Chacon.
You're probably right.
Look, why don't you stall him? Delay him a little bit. Stretch every second.
Bert, as a friend, and a good friend, may I say that I think...
Thanks, Bob.
Death Valley Days.
Howdy, folks. I'm the old ranger. To this day, some old-timers down in Arizona will tell you that Bert Mossman was the stubbornest man in the world, while others will tell you that he was the bravest. But the truth as we can now see it is that he was a combination of both, because only time can give us the real measure of a man.
Judge, you'd like to get Black Jack Albert back in jail again, wouldn't you?
Well, it would please me and the express company, too. They'd like to get their money back. $60,000 of it.
Well, according to Albert's friend, Billy Stiles, Albert knows where it's buried. But he's holed up. He's afraid to come out and get it. Now, Albert has a wife. And chances are he's tired of running. Now, if you could give me a letter to him stating that if he gives himself up, you'll go easy with him. It's worth a try.
Fair enough. If he tells us where the $60,000 is hidden, I'll go easy.
Well, that's not exactly what I wanted you to put in the letter, Judge.
But it's the truth. What else could I say?
That you'll give him a light sentence, and in exchange, he'll lead me to Augustine Chacon.
All right, but it's a shot in the dark. Suppose you do get the Chacon. He'll have friends. How many Rangers will you have?
Chacon's smart as a fox. He knows we're after him. Any more than one man couldn't get within hailing distance of him.
Only one. Who'd take that job? That's suicide.
Well, I've never asked any ranger to do something I wouldn't do myself.
You? Alone? Mossman, you're crazy.
All right, then, Judge, humor a crazy man and sign that letter for me.
This is definite legal evidence that I'm crazier than you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Turner. Come over here. Give him anything he wants.
Now, Captain, you can't prove a thing. I was down at Sulphur Springs, branded with the Anderson boys, and I can prove that. I didn't even hear about that raid till last week.
How'd you like to make $100?
Where's Albert?
The county getting up reward money for him?
No, it's my money. All you have to do is just write it down on a piece of paper.
Well, I ain't heard about him more than a month now. You want him pretty bad?
I have something that he'll want very bad. We'd be doing him a big favor. Take care of him.
How do you figure that? His own money.
That's Mossman for you. That's why they're greasing the skids under him. Big boys in Washington. I hear they're going to give Mossman his walking papers.
It's too bad. He's always given me a fair shake. Captain? There's a drink waiting for you at the Antlers, Captain. Afternoon.
Who is she?
Turner didn't say.
Please sit down, Captain.
Thank you.
I'm Mrs. Ruth Alvord. I hear you have something my husband would want.
Yes.
So it's Chican you're after. And you want my husband to help you?
It's for his own good. And yours.
How do I know this letter isn't a trap for my husband? That you're not after him and using Chican for bait?
Let's face the truth, Mrs. Alvord. Your husband's running. He's tired, and maybe he's hurt. Now, sooner or later, they're going to catch up to him. He could be killed. This way, he'll come back sitting in a saddle, not lying across one.
How many sleepless nights I've thought about that, about them bringing him home that way.
Trust me, Mrs. Alvord. And trust this letter.
Garrett Ravine, near Orange Canyon.
Thank you.
Tell him his wife's too sick to work, that she's going hungry, that her friends are plaguing her to go away to forget about him, that she knows he's hurt, and she's sick with worry, and that she loves him.
I'll do that, Mrs. Alvord. Join me in a cup, Albert?
Just keep that copy in your right hand, Mossman.
All I want's a word with you.
Guess I should be honored. Visit from the head man. How'd you find me?
Blind luck. I've got a letter here. Your name on it. I heard you took one in the wrist. Express car shoot up, huh?
Shakan. What makes you think I know him?
Something I heard. Coffee?
You know something, Captain? I think it's $60,000 you're after. Me and $60,000, not Shakan.
I don't care about the money. You know that much about me. I don't want you or the $60,000. But Shakan. Shakan is a cold-blooded killer. An animal. All I want is him.
Sure is sticking in your craw, ain't it, Captain? Knowing that you're inside because you ain't no closer to him than you was 4 years ago.
Let me take a look at that wrist. I got a message for you. Something personal. From your wife.
You seen her?
Before I left. That's going into gangrene. You don't get some treatment on that, they're going to be calling you Lefty.
My wife, what'd she say?
Oh, that she's sick. She can't work. So, she goes hungry. But she loves you. She wants you back. Look, I know when I'm asking you could get your head blown off. But you either stop running, or you could lose his hand. And your wife. And possibly your life.
Shakan ever meet you face to face?
No. But I'm looking forward to it, mister.
Go back to town, Mossman. And wait. Billy Stiles will bring you word.
Amen.
I found Albert, and your letter did the trick. He's setting things up for me, Shakan, and Billy Stiles is bringing me the word. I'll make these sniveling hypocrites around here eat their words.
Sit down, Captain. Brace yourself. The country isn't the same when you left.
Why, what happened? Spain declare war on us this time?
President McKinley's been assassinated, and there's a new bunch in Washington. Governor Murphy's been asked to resign.
Where is he?
In his office. Packing.
I just heard.
You haven't learned the basic fundamentals of politics, my boy. To the victor belong the spoils. Boys, will you leave us alone a minute? And close the door. Bert, go over there and sign your resignation as head of the Rangers.
But Shakan's right at my fingertips.
And Washington is at our throats.
But I'll have him any day now. Just give me some time. Just a few days.
It's out of my hands. You're going down with the ship.
I won't quit. I can't. Not now.
Now, will you go over there and sign your resignation? And that's an order.
All right. You know, I'm going to get Shakan. Even if I have to do it without this. Billy Stiles.
Yeah. I just this minute got into town. I'm sorry I'm too late.
Where's Albert?
He's with his friend, but you ain't the Rangers no more.
Don't let formalities bother you, Billy. We're leaving in an hour.
Well, but I had planned on having me a little hoop-de-doo and a genuine feast. I'd had a good steak in a long time.
I'll get over to my place, room number 3 in the Peterson boarding house, and keep out of sight. I'll get you a steak big enough you can brand. Now scoot.
Oh, I tell you, something's gone wrong. I can feel it.
Well, 2 of them here, all right. They went that way.
It won't do you no good to follow them. Chacon, just don't leave no trail.
He's not here. He has to move every day or two.
Well, where is he now?
Just over that rise. I might as well tell you, Mossman, he ain't too happy.
What'd you tell him about me?
He just busted out of jail, got a good scheme for stealing horses.
You what?
Well, he said he ain't never seen you.
Well, these clothes look like I'm a jailbreaking rustler.
Yeah. Well, we better not take a chance.
We have a deal, remember?
All right, but don't give him an even break. Just shoot him down fast and get out.
I'm going to bring him in alive. I'm going to parade him down the center of town so all those hypocrites can gawk at him.
Look, Mossman, I'm doing this for several reasons. Maybe because I'm tired of running. Maybe because I care about my wife. But Chacon, I ain't got no love for that half-breed animal. He's got a taste for blood. He's too dangerous for you to take alive.
That's my problem. Now let's go.
Tie him up. Now, here he is, Chacon. My old amigo.
I would say you were just break out of the calaboose. Huh?
4 days ago.
Those clothes, not for jail.
I changed them last night at a friend's house. No sense in advertising what I am.
That's a nice pistol. I see it, huh?
Chacon, he's my friend. Why'd you take his gun?
Shut up. Yeah. Alford, tell me your name, but I never hear about you.
Morgan. Bill Morgan. I worked up north mostly. Idaho and Wyoming. Star Valley with the Cassidy bunch.
Why you come down here?
Well, I figured I'd worn out my welcome, if you know what I mean. Besides that, I learned something.
Look, this risk killing me. I can't stand it. I gotta get it taken care of.
Better change that bandage. Some clean linen in my saddlebag.
Yeah, well, you 3 make your plans. I'll be back a couple days.
Adios, amigo. You say you learned something.
I know a sportsman by the name of Colonel Bill Green. He has a horse ranch over on the Gila River.
I never hear about him.
Well, he just bought the place. He moved in a couple of months ago. He's got 10 thoroughbred breeding mares. Worth $2,000 apiece or more.
2,000 for a horse? Would pay that much?
The right people. And I know the right people, and I can get the horses.
For horses like that, must be an army to guard them.
No, I've got it all worked out. I even have government maps showing every hill and arroyo in the whole place. I'll get it for you.
Here it is. It's all worked out. All I need is a man like you. You blink your eyes the wrong way and I'll blow the top of your head off. All right, Billy. Get his guns. Come on, hurry up, Billy. Throw him over here. Get that knife. It's in the top of his boot. Throw that over here, too. All right, Billy, unbuckle your belt and throw it down here.
But, Captain,
All I want to do is be sure nobody shoots him with me. Come on, Billy. You still got those handcuffs? Well, put them on him, good and tight. Hurry up, Billy. You got that key, Billy? Well, throw it in the bushes just as far as you can. Come on, throw it. Billy, I killed you, Billy. And Albert, for these dogs. They built a scaffold for you in Solomonville 4 years ago. And it's still waiting.
Between here and there, many friends of Chacon. They catch you, and you wish that they would only hang you.
All right, Billy, we're gonna ride out. You lead the way. Keep moving. Come on, I said mount up. I ought to kill you. I ought to choke the life out of you with my bare hands. Don't tempt me. Get up there. All right, Billy. Let's have it. Come on, give it to me.
Congratulations. Thank you. Now that you've climbed your mountain, where to now?
Well, I think I'll take the governor's advice and head for Kansas. Little gal back there I haven't seen in a long time.
I'll drink to that.
Mossman returned to that girl in Kansas, and Albert, true to the judge's word, was shown clemency. On November 23rd, 1901 in Solomonville, Augustine Chacon was hanged. And Bert Mossman had vowed he'd get Chacon, and he did, even though he had been removed from the office by the politicians who had watched Chacon's execution with embarrassment.